Hey, everybody.
Hello, good evening. We got the spooky mood lighting on tonight.
I don't know if I like this angle. I feel
No?
like you can see too much of me. I'm
Yeah.
used to just seeing that much of me.
Well, when I ordered this light, this camera, it was like a wide angle lens. I didn't realize it.
Oh.
So, anyways, I'm not ordering another lens for another camera for a while. But welcome to Not Quite Ready for Primetime live stream. We are the Disney Nerd Herders, and tonight we have special guests on. We are going to be reviewing a very new movie that just came out on Disney Plus. It is the Muppet
The Muppets Haunted
Haunted
Mansion.
Mansion. And
That's
we
pretty
have
cool that if they're going to do something, I mean, this is the best one that they could probably do. Right?
yes.
I remember someone on Facebook mentioned they should do a Muppets Rocky Horror movie. I don't know how appropriate that would be. They'd have to leave some parts out.
No way.
Yeah,
Absolutely no way.
someone mentioned that on
But
Facebook.
anyways, we gotta introduce our friends.
Yes.
We got our very good friends and awesome supporters of the channel, Derick and Greggory, the Ghoulish Explorers, are here with us tonight. Welcome on, guys. You're on mute, just so you know. Okay. No. Yeah.
Oh.
Now you're
oh
on
no,
mute.
we can't hear you.
Great.
Technical difficulty. There you go.
There you go.
That. There you go. Now we're bigger again. There we
Welcome in. Yeah, we can hear you.
go.
I give Greg
Thank
the
you.
controls, and this is what
But
happens.
I was trying to unmute us and the mouse. I'm blaming the mouse on it. Darn that mouse.
Thanks for joining us again. We love your background, and you guys are nice. Look at that black and orange. You're all
I
like
know.
Halloweenish.
I got like
Oh, yeah.
green for like trees.
You got green with like chocolate stains on the side of your shirt.
Where did I
and-
get Where did that come from?
I told you that an hour ago.
I'm wearing a Disney Halloween shirt.
Oh, let me solo you guys so you can show the shirt.
Oh.
Ooh, that's cool.
Yeah.
2016, is that what that says?
And then that's the one that Derek's wearing.
Oh, very nice.
Very nice, guys.
I don't even know where you got this one.
I have a Disney Halloween one.
I have a Halloween one too, but I think we just put into it's like a 3/4 shirt, and I think we just put it into the summer bin to be put away
Why
for the
would
winter.
you done that?
I don't know. We're trying to get rid of the lighter shirts that I'm not going to wear in the
Yeah.
winter. But anyways, let's hit the chat. I know there's a lot of
Yes.
people in here. Catherine Wilby, thank you. You are number one on the chat tonight. Thanks for being here. The Mickey Bunch, Kelly, welcome in. Hi, friends. Melissa Mouse Talk, MMT in the house. Thanks for being here, Melissa. Great job last night doing the
Yes.
the semi-solo stream.
Yeah.
You did like the first 40-45 minutes and then Walt
No,
jumped
she
in.
did a really good job.
Yes, you did
Yeah.
awesome. Yeah. So great job, Melissa. I know it was
It was like a last minute thing. So.
someone bailed on her, I think.
Yeah.
Someone stood Melissa up. Can you believe
my.
that? Captain Akron, welcome in. Thanks for being here. Noah, welcome in. This is Noah's Adventures. Thanks for being here, guys. Let's see.
Hi.
Craig's Robotics, welcome in.
Oh, we have some news to announce.
You have some news, do you? Oh, we wanted to start with the news, right?
Well, yeah. Well,
Wanda's in here. Welcome in, Wanda. Samantha Paxton, welcome in.
welcome in.
Let's see. Anybody else? Mike Klemovich. It's jumping around. Sorry, guys. Mike Klemovich, welcome in. Yes, I think we're caught up.
Right.
If I missed you, post again. I'm sorry. Amy,
know.
welcome in. AGC Magic TV. So we just wanted to start off before we get into the movie review. You had some news about Avery.
Yes. Avery's done a video.
Avery did a video.
He's done his Batman series, and now it's called Heroverse.
Heroverse.
Yes.
It's a new series he's starting. It's called Heroverse. He was out filming
All by
on
himself.
production this past weekend out on the porch. Lots of movement, lots of camera checks, lots of editing, lots of production. Love Avery doing his thing. I was watching him from the window without him knowing me. I'm like, just staring. It's so funny. It's just I love watching him. So
Yeah.
and he was
So
very intense on the production of the video.
he wanted to be a surprise, but I thought it would be better if we let people know that way, so you can maybe check it out.
So you guys heard it here first. You know what's coming down the pike.
So it's his first one. Everyone's gonna keep in mind it's his first one. He's rusty. It's a little long. The fight scenes are quite a bit. So
it's like They Live, the 40-minute fight scene with Hot Rod.
What did he call it again? What is he calling it?
Heroverse.
It's the Heroverse. He's always
with
but it's gonna be. He said it's gonna be a multi.
It's gonna be videos, and maybe like the next episode would be like a comic book. So he's doing it. I don't think it's gonna be like movie. I think
multimedia.
I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure what is going on in his head.
We'll see what comes on. The Philly crew, welcome in, guys. Thanks for being here.
So so I talked to him. Fight scene's gonna be less and shorter.
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit better placement.
When does that come out?
Tomorrow.
Check out
7:15 a.m.
Tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
Check it out. Give some feedback if you like.
Yeah.
Awesome.
He will be checking the comments. I'll tell you. I can warn you about that. He'll definitely be checking them. But yeah.
All right.
So that's gonna be tomorrow morning.
Yeah. So, Muppet Haunted Mansion.
Yeah. You want to start with how long the movie was?
It was only like 52 minutes, right?
It was short.
About that, yeah.
What are you guys' thoughts on your initial thoughts on Muppet Haunted Mansion?
Best sleep I've ever had.
Oh, whatever. He was
really
enthralled with it. He was focused and watching it. So, we were both laughing, and we thought it was a cute movie. It's probably not that they really have bad ones, but it's probably one of their better ones.
I'll give at the end of it, I'll give my thought of what I thought about it.
But we did think it was a cute movie.
I would say that I always love the Muppets. I love the franchise. My only concern is that I'm always grateful when we get a Muppet, some kind of project, because I always wonder how much longer they're going to continue to do it and invest into it. It's something that was going on back in the 80s, 70s, 80s. And so whenever we get something, I'm very pleased with it. And I thought production-wise, it's always fun to see the guests they have in there, the cameo appearances, as well as just the production of it. So
they had a lot of cameos in this one.
They did.
They did. Yeah, I agree. For me, the Muppets in general, obviously I first saw the Muppets on Sesame Street, right?
I don't remember that far back.
You don't remember Kermit the Frog on Sesame Street?
I remember the Muppet. I don't remember. I remember Fraggle Rock.
Well, that was the 80s, but that was afterwards. But anyways, I really love the Muppets on Sesame Street. I loved the Muppet movie, the original Muppet movie, back in 78, 79 when it came out. And then like Muppets Take Manhattan, that didn't do anything for me. The one after that didn't do anything. The new series never did anything for me. I love the ride. The ride it's funny. The one in MGM, the Muppet Vision 3D or 4D.
The film, yeah.
The
attraction.
The whole attraction is good.
It is.
And I love that. And whenever I hear that new Muppet things are coming out, I'm hopeful. But unfortunately, I've been disappointed more than I've been happy about what they've done. And I actually like this movie. It's cute. It's worth watching. Obviously it has a lot of Haunted Mansion stuff in it.
Yeah.
I think they could have did better cameos, with I think more A-listers instead of B- listers, but that was my take on it. But,
we're gonna welcome people.
Pat Sajak.
Oh yeah.
Huh?
He mentioned Pat Sajak.
Pat Sajak.
Statues.
Yeah.
Yep, I saw Pat Sajak. I saw him right away. And then John Stamos does nothing for me.
No. And his cameo was short, which was good.
It was very short, yeah.
It was very short.
Yeah, I think they could have got a better ghost host.
I like them.
I like him. I love him in Blades of Glory, and
Well,
and
well,
other stuff.
thank
And
you
I've
for
seen him
this,
in
yeah.
and what's that show that he was in with the Bluths?
Arrested Development.
Yeah, I love him in that series. That was he was
Yeah.
funny in those. I just didn't really like him in this movie. He was all right. I think he did okay.
Yeah.
You're the one that really gets irritated by him, but yeah, I love him in
Yeah.
Blades of Glory. He's funny.
Yeah. So we're gonna welcome in the Philly crew.
I already said the Philly
Did
crew.
you say this to go? And we
Yeah.
said hi to Mike, and then Movie Mania Nick is here,
Paul Eichenlob's in.
and
Welcome in,
Paul. Paul's here. I just want to make sure we said hi. Am I skipping? I think that was.
You're skipping everybody. Movie Mania Nick.
I know.
Welcome in.
Surfer Girl 326 joined also. I don't know if we said hi.
Okay. Yeah.
Cherie? Surfer Girl, you missed her?
Still going down.
There
she is.
I saw her on Meg's show the other day. She's doing a great job. They're doing makeup and stuff.
She got Magic Mail today, and the poster she got was
Carlton. Yeah, I remember. That's right. Carlton was on it too.
Oh, Rachel's here too. Hey,
Rachel, welcome in, Rachel.
She is.
Cherie, all right. So I think is that everybody?
I think so.
Cool.
So the cameos, the taxi driver, she was on the Disney Channel. She was in Drake and Josh.
Oh, the cinema,
she was the movie
cinema boss.
manager.
Yeah. Okay. Yep.
I always thought she was funny. I enjoyed.
Yeah, she's funny. Yep.
The ghost host, he looked bloated and old.
They did look a little bloated.
Did he?
Yeah, was it because he is old and a little bloated?
And I don't know if I like the voice he used. He's supposed to be like the best of the voice actors, on the top that they have now. And I don't know.
Are you sure you're not confusing him with someone else?
No, I didn't think. I don't know. I mean, he did good, but
he does the Batman.
Right. Maybe that's what I'm expecting. Maybe I'm expecting to hear Batman. I don't know.
Yeah.
We did see it. We saw it as Asner, and when Derick and I saw him, we were like, oh,
I know.
He was a ghost, and then what happened in real life, too,
That was one of his last performances that he did.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to think.
Yeah, that was a cool scene. I like seeing him in it.
Yeah. And then the person from Glee. I knew I couldn't think of the one that was in the Gravedigger.
Gary and Chris.
Yeah. I saw him. I was like, yeah, we do have some photos.
I don't want to have Stacey do all this work for nothing. So where is the?
Well, the fight boss go down.
So that's the Gravedigger guy. We can share the Gravedigger. That's when you blow it up, the pixel starts coming. So it's not the greatest.
There's not many photos on YouTube about this movie, so you're limited to what you can find.
What did you want to show now?
There's the 5 heads. The 5 foolish
mortals. Do nothing. These are not like the real 5 foolish mortals.
I know.
These
there you go.
This guy's like Jefferson from Hamilton, isn't it?
Yeah.
The guy on the right.
Yeah.
Pat Sajak in the middle. Yeah. Actually, the broken one actually kind of looks like Jim from More Sunshine, Please. A little bit.
Maybe Jim made the cameo. Didn't tell us that he was going to be on it.
Yeah, good for Jim. we make better statues. Come on.
I told Derick I like the ghosts that actually look like ghosts, but they were Muppets. I thought that they made those cool looking as well. So I like the shape of the mouth and the eyes and everything. It was cool.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, when it first started, there were some musical numbers in it.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, oh, this is going to be a musical. It wasn't all musical.
It wasn't all musical, no. I'm glad that they had some.
It was
I mean, in the Muppet TV shows, they always had singing.
Yeah.
So I associate Muppets with some sort of singing. It has to. They have to. There's no way they couldn't do a Muppets movie without any singing.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, well, yeah, they had that some musical numbers, right?
Was there one that you liked the best out of all the songs?
I liked the one with Darren Chris in the beginning, and the ballroom was okay too.
I'd have to hear it again. I did like the one Darren Chris thing, but I had to hear the other ones.
Taraji P. Henson that plays Constance Hatchaway, which is the bride.
Yeah.
her song was okay. I didn't know she could sing. She sings okay, so
Yeah, it's all right.
Yeah, I thought she was okay. Yeah. I think they could have done, like you said, not better actors, but more known,
Yeah.
Others could have sung much better than
she was funny with Pepe. I thought they had good rapport. Well, not rapport, but
Yeah.
they had
Pepe is
back and forth.
Pepe's a lot funnier than than
He was my favorite.
than you would think that he would be. Pepe is pretty funny, yeah.
He was my favorite out of the whole movie, of the characters. But they did have one of the characters I always love that you don't see too often. It's the guy that was doing the wedding. He was he's got the little gangly things. I don't know what he's called.
I think you have a picture of him, don't you?
Do I? I might have, just because I know I like him.
We saw him at
yes,
that guy, right?
I've always loved him.
He's almost like the count, almost like the count, but he's like a goblin goat.
I don't know what he is,
goat
but
count.
I like him.
He's dressed up in.
Yeah. What did you guys think of what the Haunted Mansion looked like? I kind of was hoping it was going to look like, Walt Disney World's Haunted Mansion.
Oh,
does it look anything like Disneyland?
Well, the name of that character was Uncle Deadly. That was his name.
Yeah, I've always liked him.
Uncle Deadly.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Deadly. Yeah. What was the question about our Haunted Mansion?
I like Gonzo with Rizzo.
No, I mean I think it drew inspiration from it, but I mean the rooms to me were inspired like that, with the candle, with the going down the long hallway. It probably more was associated with Disneyland than Walt Disney World.
I like how Stanford and Waldorf were floating in the air in their own doom buggy. That was
awesome. Yeah, I have a picture of that.
They're always heckling with each other and other people.
Yeah, and it was perfect to put them in the doom buggy.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I like our Haunted Mansion a lot better than Disney World's. Although Disney World's has their own things that I like, but I still like ours because ours is an actual elevator where you have to go underground and everything's underground. So
the rest of the ride he doesn't like. He just likes the elevator.
No, I do like the ride, and I like how long Walt Disney World's is longer. Like you're on the ride going down the hallway. Ours doesn't do that. You have to walk by the statues that look at you, and that was with Professor Honeydew and Beaker.
Yes, I have a photo of that.
Short cameo. That was funny.
Yeah, we got a picture of them. Let me show you.
Right, we missed it. Oh, I want to row up the right.
There we go. Right there, you got Beaker and Dr. Honeydew.
That was awesome. I like that.
They wish they had a bigger cameo. but overall, so let's just give anyone who hasn't watched it. I don't know if this. Obviously, we're going to be doing spoilers in this.
Right.
So, but overall, the movie, it's about a little bit shorter than an hour, but it almost follows the path that you're taking while on the Haunted Mansion ride.
Yeah.
It starts, you're outside the mansion and it brings you into the stretching room, and all of a sudden you're in the hallways and, all the knocking doors and stuff like that. And obviously
the crystal ball.
And it goes through all the scenes almost in order. You end up in the attic and so I absolutely liked how they did that, because it's almost okay now, because anyone who's been on the Haunted Mansion ride could follow along and know what they're talking about and get the jokes.
Yeah.
If you have never been on the Haunted Mansion ride, which I don't know if any of our viewers,
I think everyone here has been on it multiple times.
Then maybe you'll have would you guys think the movie stands on its own without someone knowing the Haunted Mansion?
I was just going to ask that question.
I think so.
I think it's a cute little.
It is cute. I think like if you had young kids, you would watch it and stuff.
Yeah.
But just going on the ride and seeing, there was so much detail, and it was just amazing. I watched it twice. Just there was so much. The second time I got more out of it than the first time. And I think if I watch it again, I'll probably even see more things. There was so many similarities, you know, and just pointing them out. Like they even had the bats.
Yeah.
You know, like when you're walking through the turnstile and they
yeah.
get the ropes with the brass bats, they had that. And then the wood border with the, I don't know what you call them, but they look like, I don't know if they're not bats, but
the molding
was the exact same as well.
Okay.
You know, even just that. And then the door knockers, they had the exact same door knockers.
Yeah.
You know, like there was a lot of stuff.
Yeah, so
I like the wallpaper that had the Muppets imprints on it instead of the
Yeah.
But did you want me to read a little bit about the production? Because I always find it
sure,
when they finally do it.
Fozzie was a good Hatbox Bear also.
Okay, so early attempts to produce a Halloween special centered on the Muppets date back to the early 1990s. Following Jim Henson's death, his son Brian planned to continue the franchise presence on television by releasing a series of holiday specials, with the first one tentatively centered around Halloween. However, the project ultimately was canceled and the TV series Muppets Tonight was eventually released instead. In 2009, it was announced during a special event at Walt Disney World that Walt Disney Company, who had acquired the Muppets in 2004, was developing a Halloween special based on the franchise. A 2010 release date was later announced. However, the special was postponed in order for the Muppet Studio to focus entirely on the 2011 film and eventually canceled. In May 2021, the Muppets Halloween special based on the Disney theme park attraction, the Haunted Mansion, titled Muppets Haunted Mansion, was announced to be in development. And in August 2021, longtime director Kirk Thatcher revealed he wrote and directed the special and shared a teaser image from it. Later that month, Jeff Kiley, and Darren Criss were revealed to be part of the cast as Uncle Theodore and the caretaker. Ed Mitchell and Steve Morrill wrote the music for the special, including 3 new songs titled Rest in Peace, Life Hereafter, and Tie the Knot Tango, as well as a cover of King Harvest Dancing in the Moonlight and the trademark song Grim Grinning Ghost. This was one of Ed Asner's final works before his death from natural causes and was dedicated to his memory.
Wow, so they were developing it for a long time.
Yeah, I had no idea.
I think if they would have went, I like Brian Henson's plan better. You know, I would have loved to see a Muppet Halloween special, Christmas special, that type of thing. That would have brought. I think if you start with them, then I think the support for it would have been a lot greater, and they would have had a lot more demand for the TV show or something like that following those. Because first of all, people love specials, especially Halloween specials and Christmas specials, and they love the Muppets. But it's obviously the TV shows weren't very well accepted by a lot of people. They just didn't do much for people.
Really?
Yeah.
I loved watching the TV shows. I grew up watching.
I'm not talking about the old 70s Muppet.
I know.
We're talking about after
right,
all this stuff for the last 15 years has been.
Yeah.
They did that recent one. Was it Muppets On or something like that?
On Disney Plus.
Yeah, and
we kind of fell out of that.
Yeah, we liked the first one that had RuPaul in it. I thought that was pretty funny. But then we watched a couple after that, and it didn't seem to have the humor in it, and we didn't even watch the rest of them.
I mean, I would still watch it just to see how it is. I can't see it having another season, though.
Yeah, I don't know if they're even worrying about doing that. But I thought this one was interesting because it was really about Gonzo and Pepe as the main characters in there, and the rest of them, Kermit and Miss Piggy, had the background, story on it. So I thought that was very interesting how they did that. And I always thought Pepe was French, but apparently he's Spanish.
The same. I was the same. Yeah.
He's Spanish. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought he was French too.
Really?
Yeah.
Gonzo.
I loved him though. I thought he did a really good job.
Well, he was the humor.
He
was Yeah, that's funny because usually Gonzo, in the past, he was the humor. He was like the slapstick guy that was always flying around and getting tossed around or thrown around or blown up or something like that. And Gonzo was like the straight guy, like the Abbott and Costello.
Yeah. Oh, we gotta welcome in Kay. Kay Edward just popped in.
Kay Atwood, welcome in. Yeah, Amy has a good. I love the hall. The part where you go down the paintings and they're going down the hall with the paintings, and then the lightning came up and that changed the figure.
Because it's like, oh, cool, inside lightning. I have a photo of something that I thought was very disturbing in the movie.
Really? You want to go to disturbing photos?
Yes.
Let's make it disturbing for all of us.
Scroll down.
Which one?
This one here.
Oh yeah,
Kermit.
At the.
Oh my gosh! Look at Kermit.
Oh,
Piggy looks cute. Kermit. Oh my gosh, that was horrifying when I saw that.
Really?
Yeah. No, Kermit.
Oh.
Piggy look is not good on you.
Are they still? Are they married or not married? You guys know?
They got married in Muppets Take Manhattan, and then
Didn't they get divorced?
Apparently they were divorced on the TV show that they did. So I don't know.
That's crazy because now this movie, brand new movie, and they're a couple again.
Well, there was a comment in there made by it was like after Pepe I don't know. Someone had gone through saying, oh, they've been married and divorced or whatever, and then Kermit's was, yeah, I've been there, done that type of thing.
Oh yeah.
And that's I was like, wow, really? I didn't know that they'd officially done that. So I pick and choose what I watch from Muppet, so I obviously missed some major
Wanda's like cross-dressing Kermit
events.
Catherine says that they're not married.
They're not married.
Wanda, that's assuming that a pig and a frog can legally be married.
Why
not?
Why not? Dream of Deborah, welcome in. Thanks for coming in.
So,
Movie Mania Nick made yeah, that's what it came up like.
There was another cameo that you guys might not know who it was. There was a maid that came in to clean off Madame Leota's crystal ball.
Oh, okay. Maybe.
Is that the daughter? Is that the daughter of the person, the voice?
The original Leota? Yeah.
I called it.
I
was like, it has to be.
Yeah.
There has to be a reason why they picked this person.
Well, I think I had seen her on one of the Disney specials on Disney Plus, I think, that talks about the lady's daughter. So, but yeah, she caught.
That's awesome. That was like a best cameo. I mean,
that's pretty good.
Kim Irvine, and she's a prominent Imagineer who is known for her work on the Haunted Mansion and Pirates of the Caribbean. Kim is the daughter of Imagineer Leota Toombs, best known in the attraction for providing the face of Madame Leota and Little Leota, the latter of whom she also voices. She was also the voice of Maleficent and the Wicked Stepmother in Cinderella. Her mother was.
Ooh, really?
I always loved her voice. Her voice was so like forceful and evil sounding when she did characters.
The other thing I noticed in the movie, I don't like seeing the Muppets with cell phones. It felt so wrong. Two of them had cell phones.
Well, you know what? I was watching a review of it. Some guy from Australia. And one of the things he was talking about is part of the problem that Disney's had with the Muppets is they're dated. And how can they get them to a crowd which isn't the older crowd? How can the young kids get to it? And they did bring up the fact that they had cell phones, and it was a way of trying to get them to feel more modern and not something a product which is old and might not be appreciated for what it is. So that's kind of interesting to me. That didn't bug me for that. I don't know. I don't know what the answer is in terms of I think just good story writing will make people enjoy something.
Yeah.
Welcome in, Timothy. Thanks for being here.
I totally get it. I just felt, because of how I've known them since the 80s, 70s, 80s, I felt like it was, I don't know, it just didn't seem right for some reason.
I don't know. And then you think of the things, some of the problems in today's world. Do you really want to be pushing the cell phone thing?
I know. It really stood out to me. I don't know why, but it really did stood out to me. The actual cell phones.
Hey to Jim.
Oh, welcome in, Jim.
Welcome in, Jim.
Actually,
Thanks
What
for
else
joining
do
us.
I have?
I think they still could do a Muppets Halloween movie at some point, like a Halloween special or something. And
Well, why don't they do, if they're doing the Haunted Mansion, why don't they do like the Pirates of the Caribbean, do the Jungle Cruise?
Muppet Treasure Island is awesome.
Oh, I love that.
With Tim Curry, that's awesome.
Oh my God,
I love that one.
love that. Yeah.
That one is good.
They could do a Muppet swing of the park attractions like they're doing with the real-time movies.
yeah, they could.
I mean, I think all us Disney fans would watch any of that, you know?
Yeah, not just that, but even if they wanted to do original stuff, they have the Muppets doing like the Christmas Carol and things like that.
They've already done that.
Do something original. Like the Muppets have their own Christmas special where they something, it's like they have no imagination nowadays. No one can come up with a good storyline for
a lot of redo stuff.
Come on.
They did have two new Muppet Christmas specials not too many years back that they came out with that were kind of original. The one Letter to Santa, I think, and then a very Merry Muppet Christmas or something like that. And I know one of them they were trying to save the theater from somebody buying it, and they're always trying to save that theater. It seems like even in their movies, they save their theater.
Yeah, I remember seeing that one.
Yeah.
So hopefully they come out with something good. Maybe even a Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory Muppets version. That would be cool, I think.
Oh yeah, that'd be neat.
That would be great, I think, actually. Yes.
Do they even have the rights to that?
They'd probably have to get them. I could see Kermit and Willy Wonka.
I don't know who owns Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Disney might even own that company by now. Who knows?
I don't know.
So there was a couple other characters.
Okay.
I think I have some photos of them.
You guys want to see more photos?
All right, let's see.
Nope, I don't want to invite people. Hit the wrong button. All right. What did you
All right, let's see. Scroll down. Right here. That one's a good one.
This one.
The screaming goat.
Looks like a screaming.
Oh my God, I remember that. Yes.
Yeah. What was up with this guy?
I
saying like, what? I don't understand that.
Yeah.
Screaming.
I don't have a picture, but then you also have the skeleton and the mummy.
Yeah.
Da-da.
That was funny.
That was cute.
There was cute, definitely cute parts in the movie.
Yeah, I felt like that was definitely Muppety, something like that. You know,
Muppety.
Muppety. It's a new word.
New word. I've never heard of Muppety before.
But I just loved how the stretching room, you know, they just put the Muppets in there. I thought that was great.
Yes.
You know, they did the candle, you know, when it would float. They did that, which I really liked. And I liked about how, like, no flash, you know, photography or whatever it is, no flash photos.
Yeah.
And he quoted what they would say if you went into the stretching room.
Yeah.
You know, so it was just like, oh my God, he said it. Like, I was like, I just kept referencing, you know, the ride. And it's funny because it's like, as soon as you see it, you're waiting for them to say that because that's what you hear. And then he actually said it. And I was like, oh my God, that's awesome. You know, I thought it was great.
And they didn't do it too
much. Like when you break down, when it stops, they said they're saying for that too.
Yes. No, I thought it was awesome. The thing is that people that haven't been on that ride have no clue, like, how much that means. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, how they'd be like, "What? Why they're on a ride? What?" Like,
One thing I noticed was when they were doing the ballroom scene, and they showed the balcony up top with the kind of like the arched, like the second floor. That's like what you're on the ride, and you're on it, and you're going sideways, looking down into the ballroom.
Yeah.
So I thought it was cool how they themed that into it.
Yeah, they had the dancers.
Yeah, and they had the two
dueling,
guys, the dueling, but instead of drawing guns, they were drawing each other on paper.
Right, right. That's another Muppety thing.
Yeah.
More kid friendly that way.
In the Disneyland Haunted Mansion, they have a bullet hole in one of the big old panes of glass.
Yeah.
And they never figured out how they got it, but you can see it. And they covered it up with like a big spider, but you can see like a bullet hole went through.
Really?
And I thought they were going to maybe make a joke out of it and have them like shoot or something and something break, but they didn't.
I think somebody that was on the ride did it on purpose.
Had to have done it, yeah.
And so we're the only ones that, because
we're not the only ones.
Well, no, we're the only ones that have it.
Oh, yes.
Not the other parks don't have a bullet hole in their window, but they actually had to helicopter that thing into, like, take the roof off of the mansion and slide the glass in. And it was one long pane of glass. So in order for them to replace that whole thing, they'd have to take the roof off of it, and they weren't going to do that.
Their answer to cover it with the spider and the web.
And it blends in. You can't really tell.
Huh. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I never.
Another reason for you to visit Disneyland.
Look for that bullet hole.
Yeah. It's on our list. Believe me.
Yeah.
We're hoping maybe next year.
We're hoping.
If we move, Things
working out,
yeah.
If things work out.
I think right.
We'll know more in the coming months.
Just make sure it's not when we're traveling to the East Coast.
You got to email your entire itinerary.
For next year. Yep. We'll try to pencil ourselves in.
Go with your plans, and we'll work around your plans.
How did you guys think this movie compared to their other? Well, what's your favorite Muppet Project movie or show, and how does it compare to those?
Mine is Treasure Island, just because I like the.
That is so awesome.
What's his name? Tim Curry? Is that?
Yeah.
I absolutely love him. So I absolutely love that. I like the songs and everything, and he gets to sing. And
I really do love that one, but I think the original Muppet movie is still my favorite.
Really?
Yeah, that has awesome music in the original Muppet, and it actually has what I think is the best storyline of any Muppet media out there. You know, it has actual Kermit wants to go to Hollywood, and it shows his trek across the country and meeting how he met all the different people and everything. And
it's clever how they did.
Yeah, and it's really, really
like
clever. Really, really great songs. I remember used to have the record of it back when it came out, and
it's definitely one that if it is on TV, you don't just go past it. You have to leave it on.
Yeah, and it has a great opening. Kermit singing in the.
Yes, that's right. Yeah,
Dom DeLuise had a bunch of people that were so awesome in that movie. And,
I like that one, but I like the Muppets Take Manhattan. That's one of my favorites. And then
really,
and then A Muppet Christmas Carol, because I grew up more on the Muppets Take Manhattan than I did the Muppet movie. But I still like the Muppet movie. I just like what they did with Muppets Take Manhattan, and then also the Muppet Christmas Carol is one of our favorites too.
Yeah, and thinking of the original Muppet movie, they also put Dr. Teeth. Electric Mayhem was in this movie too. It's just great. I like that. They did that.
They have to. They have to be a cameo. Like there's no way that they could do a Muppet movie without them, I would think.
Well, they took place of all the instruments, I think, that were floating around, and then Miss Piggy was Madame Leota, which was hilarious, I thought.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For me, my favorite Muppet movie is The Christmas Carol. I watch that even when it's not
we
Christmas.
do actually.
Saying that, I watch Hallmark Christmas when it's not Christmas, so that doesn't really mean much that it's a Christmas movie, and I still watch it. But if I enjoy the movie, and I thought this past year, if I enjoy something, who cares if it's a Christmas movie? I'm gonna watch it.
Exactly.
Oh yeah.
Happy.
Yes. But I loved. I know we did a review of the Christmas Carol last year. I love the music. I love just the characters that were in it. I thought it was a very well produced show. And this one, I thought the production was good at times. I think I'm always amazed when I'm watching it to see the human interaction with the puppetry. I always think that I find that fascinating, and the sets that they create. I thought they did an awesome job on this. Sometimes I thought the story was a little weak, like halfway, 3/4 into it, I was starting to lose, like, not interest, but it wasn't as interesting as it was. But when it all ends, I love the message of the story. There was a very strong message with this, and I like that. So I thought that was
the
cool.
message you got from it?
It said, "Little Explorer is the best explorer."
Whatever.
I got that message too.
I'm gonna retract that message.
It was about friends, and you, as long as you have friends, your friends will get you through everything.
Yeah.
There was like 3 points that they had, because I don't want to spoil it for people who are still seeing it, but it was very much about friendship and
Gonzo wasn't all for himself.
Yes.
So we'll just say that. And I like the 3 hitchhiking ghosts made a cameo at the very end. That was pretty cool.
I have a picture of that.
Do you?
I do.
All right, let's hit the picture.
Yeah, that was awesome seeing them.
The message was not, it's all about Derick. I'm sorry, but it's not.
There they are.
Right there.
That was awesome.
Yeah, that was great. They had to. There's no way they weren't going to do the movie and not have them.
Right. True. Yeah.
They had the clock, the 13 clock in the back corner.
They had, yep.
They didn't have it in the hallway, but
the
they
Electric
had
Mayhem right there.
Yes.
That was cool.
That was really good.
Sorry for the shoddy, the pixelated pictures. They were very tiny pictures, so when we blew them up, they got.
Yeah.
There's
not many photos on the
There's John Stamos.
on the website.
They look fine to us when they come up.
Oh yeah, they look a little pixelated on our side.
A little pixelated here, yeah.
They said that John Stamos had a short cameo, but he actually had one of the longer cameos in there.
True, yeah.
And he did
in this movie, yeah.
Oh, okay. Compared to others, yes.
He did like a surprise thing.
You want to do that one?
Yeah.
Did we show that one already?
Yeah, there's a stretchy room.
Yeah. But this one, if you notice, is the real paintings.
Yeah, what's up with this? This wasn't part of the movie.
But in the movie, it's got the characters. That's interesting.
Where'd you get that picture?
The internets.
On the internet?
In the internet.
Oh,
all right,
okay.
see if there's any more.
I think was made with green or blue screen. You could tell because I think that they were really just sitting or standing in an empty room with green or blue wall, and then they had to act their parts out. But then you had like the walls with the wallpaper and some of the other places that they went. You can kind of tell where it stopped from real to maybe computerized or a matte painting of something. And that's fine. That's the charm of it. But I know that they didn't make sets, like full, complete sets for every single thing that they did. That would cost way too much.
I don't know. You never know.
I find it like, Sophie is, wants to become an actress. I just find it interesting that not only were they acting and it was just a blank wall behind them or whatever, but they also had to interact with the puppets.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know. I personally would not be able to act at a hand puppet. I just
That's why they're professionals.
Right, but I think they did it really well, because growing up and watching the TV show, some of the cameo people, you could tell they weren't comfortable, or they weren't looking at the puppet, and I felt like they did a pretty good job.
Yeah, I think most of the people that have ever been on the show and stuff have been really awesome. Yeah, like John Denver was awesome.
Oh, that's one of my favorites. The song that they sing with all the animals. Oh my god.
Yeah.
That's my ultimate favorite episode. Is that one. Do I have anything else? I wrote down about how the ride shut down. I thought that was awesome.
So you guys have to probably leave early, right?
Yeah.
But didn't Derick, you wanted to say something till the end?
No, it was just what I thought of the movie. I actually I liked it a lot. It wasn't my favorite one out there. The story kind of went weak a little bit towards the end, I thought. But
I think we have to watch it again, like they did.
Yeah, but I will tell you, in terms of it being a seasonal movie, and would I watch it next year, I would definitely watch it every year as part of something I would watch for the season. So I gave it a good. I mean, if you're going out of a 10, I probably gave it a 6.5. 7 would be pushing it, I think, and that's just because of the story. But in terms of the production and all that, the fun factor of it, I think 6.5 is what I would rate it.
I'm probably
Greg didn't like it, so he gives it a 10.
Never. Probably the same area as you as far as rating. It was fun, and I like the fact that it was a haunted mansion. I always love stuff that has to do with that kind of thing. But it wasn't their best, but it wasn't their worst either.
It was. Everyone says it was cute, and I would completely agree with it.
It was cute.
It was entertaining.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't their best one, but it was really good.
It's really mainly for kids and family. It's a family-oriented show or movie, but it's something that kids can actually see and hopefully not get scared over.
Well, not only that, it's a lot of it for the Disney fans too. Disney.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
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 If you like the rides, then you're gonna really love that.
Yeah, you hit the nail on the head there. It's cute. It's nothing fantastic. It's not like it's a blockbuster movie or anything like that, but it's definitely cute, worth watching. And Disney fans will love it. Haunted Mansion fans, I think, will really love it as well. But yeah, it's probably like a 6.5, maybe a 7 for me. But it's definitely, if you're trying to compare it to, like a blockbuster.
Oh yeah, no.
Movie, then it doesn't.
Yeah.
It doesn't stand a chance.
No, I think it's definitely people gonna be watching it for Halloween every year. It's
gonna be one of those type. It might be. Yeah.
I don't know if we would go seek it out, but we would definitely for Halloween we would.
Yeah.
We would want to watch it.
Like it's not as good as Ichabod Crane and the Headless Horseman type of thing, which I like that cartoon a lot better. It's more spookier, and
I could actually see them doing a version of that, the Muppets Sleepy Hollow. That would be actually cool.
True.
Yeah, there's a lot that they can do.
Yeah, I think there is.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else that you guys wanted to touch upon in regards to this movie? Again, it's only an hour long.
Yeah. I just kind of wonder the budget. When you're talking about like the Muppet Christmas Carol and Treasure Island, you're talking about a full feature with a lot more of a budget.
Definitely a lot of computerization.
Yeah. So I think costs went into this. So I think you hit it on the head, Charlie. It's kind of hard to even compare this to their full length one, let alone like a blockbuster, because it wasn't intended to be that. It was more of a special for the Disney Plus. So I know they didn't put the money into it that they would otherwise for a longer feature, but I thought they did really good.
I don't think they built a lot of actual sets for this, but
and at the end they show it with the actors as the credits are rolling, they show like the ghosts and all that, and how they really looked when they were performing it. So that was interesting to see.
Yeah, that was neat. Yeah. I thought it was interesting. Oh, you guys gotta go? Is that what you? Sorry.
I was going to say we just wanted to say thank you for even having us on your show again. That you tolerate us to be on your show. So.
Thanks for being here. Seriously. You want to tell everyone what you got going on? You're on at 8:00. So everyone go from here, go over to see D&G Explorers. Tell them it's a heart attack.
We had
we're doing a fall theme type
fall
thing,
celebration. As you know, we were on Peppertree Villa this past Monday with the Taste of Fall.
Didn't go through everything.
So we're going to continue the Taste of Fall on our show, as well as just kind of talking about what we like about the season.
So you get to watch us eat and drink, basically.
Yay.
Yeah,
it'll be fun.
I was telling Gregory, I love those shirts you guys made for that show. For the Taste of Fall.
Peppertree Villa did a really good job with how they made it.
They have their own little kit that they do, cutting stuff and all that. So they know that. They mailed it out to us. So they're almost.
They also have Sherry. She's like a crafty.
Very talented. Yes. I love the turkey cheese platter thing. That was
talking about that platter.
I thought Derick was trying to make her spill it. Nope, pull it up to the camera. Pull up the camera. I think the slide off the.
Jim was doing that.
No, Jim. It was Jim that was doing
that. Was it Joe? Jim.
Yeah.
Jim. All right.
Yeah.
But we better head out so we can get ready for our shows. But thanks again, you guys.
Thank you.
Thanks everyone for joining. We appreciate it. I'm Derick.
Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
You're always welcome. You want to say your closing? Go ahead.
No, we're just being stupid.
All right. I like that new closing.
I was going to say, it sounds like ours.
Thank you again. Please give these guys a thumbs up and show your love for this channel.
I don't know what that means.
Thanks a lot, guys.
Thank you.
Love you guys. Thank you
guys.
Bye.
Bye. All right. So what do we got coming up?
All right. Well, I was just going to see if I had anything else. I think Derick mentioned about Fozzie Bear being the hat box ghost.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
I thought that was kind of cool. We don't have that in Walt Disney World, so it was kind of neat that they put that in there.
That's right. It was Jim.
And then what about the twin pigs from The Shining?
Oh yeah.
Right. They made a cameo, which was pretty cool.
Yeah.
I thought that was really good too. And I wrote down how I liked how they mentioned about the ride shutting down, and then the 999 door. They twisted that. Like, we don't have 999 doors in our Haunted Mansion. They don't have numbers on them.
Yeah.
So I thought that was kind of interesting.
Yeah, for the number of the ghosts.
And then it flipped over and said 666. I get it. But I thought that was interesting. So what do we have coming up?
Burn the lawn, Charlie, on Sunday. Catherine the arsonist.
I know.
No.
Well, I know we can't do it Saturday night. So if we do it, it will be Sunday night.
If we do it, yes.
If we do it. We've had some
Sunday
rain and stuff like that.
Yeah,
so
the thing is getting so dark early now.
Yeah.
So it's like
that's the problem
how
too.
many people want to watch us in the pitch dark with the fireplace. We do have stuff to burn. So it depends on what is going on Sunday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll just see. So what's coming up? So tomorrow, I mentioned it in the beginning of the show. Avery's releasing his new video. It's called Hero Verse, and it's a little long. It's him getting back into it. So there's little things.
Lots of action. Lots of bad guys versus good guys.
So,
pow, pow, pow type of stuff.
Yeah. So, I've given him pointers so he can improve on it. I didn't pull a lot out. I tried to shorten some of the fight scenes. So his first episode will be tomorrow morning when we release it.
Yep.
And then Friday we'll be releasing our Disney vlog. We go to Hollywood Studios.
Ooh.
So we have that being released, and then on Monday we have one of our Hollywood Studios shorts being released. And then we'll be back on Wednesday.
Come on, I do. She wants to see some Brenda on.
Yeah, she's a troublemaker.
Dream with Deborah. Charlie and Stacey, are you going to Disney in November? Unfortunately not. No, I am out of vacation days.
I can go though.
She can go. She has like 6 weeks.
Message me.
Yeah.
I have 6 weeks to use.
Yeah. The next time we're going as a family would be probably in either January or early February.
Yeah.
Because that'll be checking out colleges for Sophie.
Yeah, she submitted two colleges.
She did the second one?
Yes. Yeah.
You sure?
Yep, because that one didn't require an essay or an audition, so it was very simple to get that one out.
Ooh.
So she's applied to 2 colleges right now. She's in the midst of doing another one, but she has to write 2 essays. Are you kidding? I thought it was bad when they were asking to write 1 essay. She's got 2 essays. And each college has different essay questions. So you can't just use the one that you wrote to all of them. So that's crazy.
Yeah, we're kind of bummed because we know a lot of people going down there, like Tina and Carlos and I think Pete and a bunch of people going down there for November.
Yeah.
And I was really, really bummed.
Maybe I should take my
when
mom.
I started when I took the new job, pretty much it was not a bad transition, but a bad timing for vacation.
Yeah, timing was bad.
Because I hadn't used my vacation from my old job yet. So I obviously I didn't take that vacation, but then when I started my new job, I had it booked. So I used my 2, and I started only half the year. So I had to use my 2 weeks.
You only get so much
during like my first month of my job. And now I have like nothing left for the rest of the year, but next week, next year, I obviously get all my weeks back. So we'll be able to do stuff again next year. For me anyways.
Yeah, so we'll be
it didn't work out for me.
We'll definitely be checking out colleges most likely in January. Because of how she's submitting early, we should be notified in December if she's gotten in.
Yeah, we try to make the November 1st deadline for most of these people to get back to us in December. So
the challenge is that because of how she is going into theater performance as her majors, she has to do monologues. And she has to do this videoing of her doing specific monologues, different types. So there's a lot of that she has. So she just got a monologue book yesterday. So we don't have any of that stuff. So that also has to get submitted. So that's basically what we've been focusing on, is just doing that.
Yeah.
So we haven't been doing too much other than trying to figure that out.
But Deborah, if you're going to be down there, make sure you say hi to everybody for us.
Yes.
And you'll all have fun, and
you'll
have 200 groups of people down there having an awesome time, and we'll be up here, and I'll be at school.
What will be good though is, even though we're not going to go to Disney the rest of this year, but I mean, we're planning on moving down in June. Then we're going to be down there all the time.
Yeah,
so then when people come down, we'll get to see everybody.
Year, this time we'll be,
Yeah.
Like
so
totally Disneyfied.
Yeah. So that will be awesome, because we miss out on seeing people just because we're not down there.
Yeah.
So
that's the plan. So
yeah.
So we only have like 8 months more up here, I think.
Yeah.
We'll see. We'll see how things pan out. We'll see where she gets accepted and how the housing market is down there.
Right.
And a bunch of different things.
Yep. It's 8:00, so everyone needs to go see D&G Explorers.
Yes, go over to see D&G Explorers right now.
Show them some love.
And make sure you check out some other check out each other in the chats, the other channels. Check out Jim from More Sunshine, please. He's a really, really great person, and we love hanging out with him whenever we're in Florida. And he's such a good friend and a great supporter of the channel.
Yeah.
He helped design our shirts and stuff, and our logos and whatnot. So go check out Jim. Go check out, Mouse Talk. Go check them out. This Our Dream, D&G Explorers, Pepper Tree Villa. All you guys you guys know all each other anyway. So, but anyways, and Wanda's awesome. So go check each other out, and you won't be disappointed.
No.
I was only going to be able to go off and get Value Resort. Okay.
God, you got me thinking. You got me thinking.
Someone must have canceled. You got it for $169. That's awesome.
That is cool.
For Value Resort.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember when they're $70.
Kelly, you gotta let James know.
Dicks me off. Great stream. Yeah. So hopefully they're not overworking James. So.
I know. He's gonna know about Avery's video.
Yeah, tomorrow morning.
So
Let him
all
know.
right, everybody. Have a good night.
Don't forget to do your duty.
It's a big duty. We'll see everybody in the chats. Bye.